I am Taurus Speech, also known as Work via Instagram. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in. This video's message is for anyone who's been looking for that sign or who've been getting signs and just need that final confirmation. This is for you. This is your sign. This is your confirmation. So get ready. I know you've invested so much time, so much money, so much effort into just that thing, but nothing is changing. God has shown you that this is not quite for you, but you are still just sticking in there, fighting against the waves and the winds, just wanting that thing just to work, and it's not. You know why? Because God has already spoken. It's not for you. What you think is good that you are holding on to, I promise you, as soon as you let it go and let God be God in your life, man, will life get so much easier. This is your confirmation to let it go. I think back to a time where I was in a relationship or a situationship with a young man for a very long time and just really trying to stick to it, trying to stick with it and really doing my part as his so-called other half and finding out more about him and understanding how he moved so that I can move in sync with him. But the thing is, when you are not equally yoked in a relationship, don't expect it to work. I'm gonna just be completely honest with you. I only speak from experience, and Lord knows I try to only preach what I practice. But my point is, I was so blinded by wanting it to work that I was further prolonging what God had for me. And not to say that that young man is not a good young man, because he is, and I wish him well, but he wasn't for me. He and I weren't meant to be cohesive in this world and live a life that was pleasing in God's sight. It didn't work that way. And my message to you is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a personal relationship or a business partner relationship, whether it again is a job, whether it's whatever the situation may be, and you're just looking for that sign, God, am I supposed to move on? Am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do that? I can't necessarily tell you, yes, let it go, even though that is the message today. It is up to you to still await and seek answers from God. But 9 times out of 10, when we ask God of something, when we ask for a sign, when we ask him to show us the way, he's shown us a million signs. He showed us the way a million different times in a million different languages. But we get so blinded and so ignorant to seeing truth, to seeing light. We get so blind and we lose our way because it's so easy to slip into our desires and us trying to figure out things our way. But until we truly let go and make room for what God is trying to bless us with, then will we realize that, oh, God did have a plan. And God, you are pretty good at being God. We just have to let go. Let go of that weight. Let go of old mentalities. Let go of old bad habits. Let go of old routines. Let go of old things so that God can bless us with a new thing. Renew our minds, renew our hearts, renew our souls, renew our spirits so that we can live a better life, a longer life, a prosperous life, a happy life, a life that benefits others. Learn to let it go. You got to know when to hold them, and you got to know when to fold them. And for those of you who have been in the same place, a place of just complacency, wanting to know what your next move is, I double dog dare you to let your next move be a move of you letting it go, whatever your it is, and just watch how things will just begin to naturally and effortlessly unfold. Trust God's way, trust God's will, submit, surrender, and give it all to him. But you have to let it go. You got this. It's going to be hard. It's going to be so hard. But you got to understand that you have a long life to live, especially as I looked at the statistics for a Black woman, and on average, we're supposed to live to see up to 97. And if you're in your 20s or your 30s, even your 40s and 50s, you still have a very long way to go. And you don't want to be stuck in the same place because you didn't let go of something that's hindering you from getting what God has for you. Let it go. It's going to require you to get some heart. It's going to require you to do some work. And it's definitely going to require you to push through. But if there's anybody that can do it, it's you. So let's get it.